season once again, so that means Coachella, Lollapalooza, Warped Tour, and all of these outdoor concerts are happening starting this weekend and rolling over all throughout the summer. And I was inspired to create this makeup look that's really easy and doesn't require a ton of effort to recreate, and it's generally neutral on the eyes and the face so that you can pair it up with any lip color that you want. And I normally don't recommend for people to wear a ton of makeup during these events, let alone any makeup at all, but I know there are a ton of you who like to get dolled up during these types of events, and so I created this makeup look that's sweat-proof, waterproof, any type of proof that will literally last you all day long. And so if you're interested to see how this look is done, then keep on watching. Start off with a clean, moisturized face, and before we put on all of our makeup, make sure to put some sunscreen, preferably something with a high SPF. You don't have to use this Cle de Peau one that I'm using. Another alternative is the Neutrogena Dry Touch, which I recommend as well. Next, apply a mattifying primer all over the face or just on areas where you get the most oily. My favorite one to use is this Veil primer from Hourglass, which is my holy grail mattifying primer. Apply a very light layer of foundation on the face, preferably something that's long wearing and something that's mattifying like this Immaculate foundation from Hourglass. But if you don't have that budget, you can also use the Revlon Color Stay Whipped or the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1, or you can settle for a powder foundation. I know a lot of you are barely gonna get any sleep during these types of events, and so we're gonna make ourselves look more awake by applying some under eye concealer like this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this will also help to highlight and brighten, and blend it out with a beauty blender. And make sure to set that concealer with a setting powder to prevent any creasing throughout the day. Moving on to the eyes, make sure to prime your eyelids to make your shadows last all day long. This one by NARS is my personal favorite, especially if you have oily lids or if you're going to be out in the sun sweating all day. I filled in my eyebrows off camera, but I used my Tarte Amazonian Clay waterproof brow mousse. With a flat shader brush, sweep the color Vanilla Bean across the brow bone for a highlight. Next, with a fluffy blending brush, apply the color Creme and swipe this across the crease in a windshield wiping motion. And then make sure to pull that upwards so that it blends with Vanilla Bean. And then grab the color Frappe on a denser blending brush and sweep this across the lower part of your crease, but don't pull it upwards towards covering creme brulee. Next, take the color Cocoa Bear on an angled blending brush and apply this on the outer corners of your eyes and also the lower part of the crease, but only drag it in halfway. And then take the color Mocha on a small crease brush and apply this on the very outer corners of your eyes in circular motions, and make sure to add little by little at a time so that it blends seamlessly. On a flat shader brush, pick up the color Peach Smoothie and lay this down all over the lids in a patting motion to get the most color payoff. And if any of the shadows have faded throughout the process, make sure to just reapply as needed. To complete the eyeshadow look and make it more cohesive, smudge the colors Mocha and Cocoa Bear on the lower lash line with a short shader brush from Sigma. Next, line your lower waterline with this inner rim brightener from Tarte, and this will just make you look more awake and really open up the eyes. Make your lashes look fuller by tight lining with a black liner. This one is from Gorgeous Cosmetics. And then line your upper lash line as you please. I'm using this liquid liner from Tarte, and I love it because this one is long wearing and it dries matte, which is awesome. And here I'm just doing my usual winged liner. Curl your lashes and apply numerous coats of your favorite waterproof mascara. And if you'd like, you may also put on some falsies, but I decided to skip this step in this tutorial just because personally I don't really like to wear falsies if I'm going to be out in the sun all day sweating, and it gets really uncomfortable throughout the day. And so, yeah. Put some warmth and sculpt the face with a matte bronzer. This one is from Estee Lauder, and I'm using my Ita brush for this. And what I love about this bronzer is that it's a little bit warmer in tone. It has red undertones in it, and this will just make you look really sun-kissed. To make the face even more sun-kissed, use a bronzer as a blush. Here I'm using Double Definition from MAC, which is a limited edition skin finish. But if you don't have this, you may also use a shimmery bronzer. To highlight my face and make me look extra glowy, I'm using this Mary Luminizer from The Balm and applying this with my ever so favorite big fan brush from Morphe. For the lips, I decided to go bold and bright, and this color combination could not be any more perfect for the weather and the heat. So here I'm first lining my lips with OCC's Cosmetic Colored Pencil in the color Grandma, and then I'm topping it off with Lime Crime's Suede Berry Velveteen, which is completely matte and completely waterproof once it dries, and I tell you, it does not move around. It's awesome. Finally, to make your makeup last all day long, set everything with the Skindinavia No More Shine Finishing Spray, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and make sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, and most of all, have loads of fun. Bye!